Ni. Aduh. Tapi time aku je mesti ada benda. Time saya je mesti ada benda kan. Tak ada lah. It's okay je. Aduh, wajib tak juga. Dah. Dia kena tekan lama sikit. Dah. Tadi macam dah nampak Isa. Tak ada juga. Tukar baru.
Macam Biro ke?
Kalau tak nampak ni, tak nampak lah kalau ada student tanya kan. Dia mesti kenal. Tu. Orange. Orange. Kita tekan. Tekan eh?
Awak tengok dulu nanti kita tengok.
Saya on dulu lah. Dah, dia on dah. Dah start lah. Daripada tadi ni orang dengar bercakap ni. Okay. Okay, Assalamualaikum and good morning everyone. Sorry for the technical problem. So, okay, again today with me, Miss NOORZAILATI Akbar binti Muhammad Zain. Okay, and again in this session today, I will focus on paper 1, but only catering for part 3, 4 and 5. Okay, on my previous session, I have covered part 1 and part 2. So today we will continue with the other parts of part 1. Alright, okay. First of all, this will be the contents of my sessions today. As usual, I will divide my session into 3 parts. The first part will be explaining or refresh the the overview of part 3 and 4 as well as part 5. And then on my second part of the session, I will share the tips that I use with my students. It might be similar tips with that your teacher has used with you. So consider this as a practice, alright? And last part, which is part 3, we will try and do some exercise together. Okay, let's go to the first part of my session, which is the overview. Sorry. Okay, first let's have a look at the overview for part 3. Okay, for part 3, we called it as reading longer text. Okay, why do you think we call it as reading longer text? Okay, if you notice, in your paper 1, part 3 consists of quite a long essay, quite a long text. Okay, it can range from 5 to 6 paragraphs, and it is a linear text where there are no graphics, no graphs. Okay, it's purely text. Okay, so that's why for part 3, you will be assessed on your reading ability, your reading skill to understand linear text here. And for my student, I always tell them that to spend around 20 minutes in this part for part 3, because there are other parts that you need to do. And for part 3, you will only have 8 questions. Okay, 8 questions will equal to 8 marks. Okay, the difference between part 3 and part 2 or part 1 is, okay, for part 1 and part 2, there are only 3 choices of answer. For part 3, you will have 4 choices of answer. Okay, A, B, C, and D. Okay, I know that you are familiar with this, right? So as I mentioned earlier, this will be just a refresh, okay, a revision for you. All right. Sorry. Okay, part 4. Okay, part 4, we call it as gap tags. Why we call it as gap tags? Because in between the tags, there will be a blank, a box of gaps, okay, a missing sentence. Okay, and again, it will task you on analyzing linear tags, but it will be slightly shorter than part 3. The tags will be slightly shorter than part 3. So again, it is for linear tags, and I always advise my student to spend around 15 minutes here for gap tags for part 4. And for part 4, there will be 6 gap, and you will be given 8 choice of answers. Okay, 8 choice of answers. So here you will notice that, okay, 6 gap, but there are 8 choice. So it means that there will be 2 distractor. Alright. Distractor which does not even relate to the topic of the text. Okay. Part 5. Part 5 will be slightly easier for my student at least, because we call it part 5 as information transfer. You read a non-linear text. Usually it is non-linear text. It will be in some kind of structure paragraph or separated paragraph. Paragraph A, paragraph B, paragraph C, alright? And each of it might be talking about the same topic, but from different perspective and different view. Okay, alright. So this will be considered as non-linear text, and similar to part 4, I also told my student to spend around 15 minutes here. Okay, for here, for part 5, you will have 8 questions. Okay, but the 8 questions will be separated into 2 categories. Okay, the first categories will be matching tasks. Okay, and the second category will be, okay, transferring information. Info transfer. Alright, we will see the sample later on. Okay, alright, let's proceed. Okay, here it will be the tips and not so called it will be just a sharing session, the tips that I use with my students at school. Okay, for part 3, 4 and 5, this one, I think, if I explain this one, you will say, oh, my teacher has done this. Okay, basically, all teachers, I think, practice with the same styles, right? So for here, for part 3, 4 and 5, I emphasize the acronym of RIA, RIA, okay? RIA, okay. What RIA stand for? What is R? What is I? And what is A? Okay. R stands for, R stands for read. Okay, and I here refers to identify. And A, it will be answer. Okay, so to further discuss about the RIA, okay, let's proceed to the next slide. Okay, first one, R. Okay, as I mentioned, R stands for read. Okay, what are the things that you need to read, especially in paper 1? Okay, since it's reading, so you need to do lots of reading. Okay, the first thing that you need to do when you receive the question set or the question paper is, you need to read all of the questions. Okay, this is what I did with my student. I asked them to read the questions first. Okay, after they read the questions, then proceed to reading the text. Okay, what is the purpose of me doing that? I think there are teachers did the same style too. Okay, read the question first and read the text. Okay, the purpose is that since we have limited time in exam, so we are trying to answer or find answer quickly. So if you read the questions first, you will know what you need to look for. So you only focus on searching or identifying the information that you need to answer the questions. Okay, and for second, read the text. Okay, when you are reading the text, make sure you look for information. You look for keywords that match the requirement of the questions. Alright? Okay, and as well as when you, in the first type of reading, you also need to read the requirement of the task. Here, what I meant is the instruction. Okay, some students, they straight away focus on reading the text and question. They miss the instruction at the top part of the questions, right? Okay, proceed. Okay, not part two. Step number 2 is identify. Okay, why you should identify in reading task. Okay, first, you need to identify for information. Okay, information. You need to locate the information related to the question that you have read. Okay, then in identifying section or in step of identifying, okay, in order for you to quickly get the idea, you can also practice doing scanning the text. Okay, here, skimming and scanning. Doing skimming and scanning or practicing skimming and scanning will help you a lot to quickly find informations. Alright. Okay, I think this is skimming and scanning will be the classic reading strategies that that teachers will apply in classes. Okay, especially to help students with reading. Okay, reading and locating informations. Okay, answer. Okay, this will be the final stage of you for your part 3, 4 and 5. Okay, in answering the question. First, before you answer the question, make sure you check or recheck the keyword. The keyword from the question and also the text. Okay, it should match. Okay, and once you check the question, you need to, I think this one you need to apply some yes or no or true or false game. Okay, check. Okay, is the option in the answer match with the what the text is saying? Okay, if it is a yes, then it might be the question. Alright. Okay, rule out the general one. Okay, usually the general answer might not be, general options might not be the answer. Okay, usually the answer should be specifically refers to the text. Okay, it is not something very general. Okay, and then you should also focus to close answer. Close answer will be the guide. Okay, it means that something which is specific and detailed and relatable to the text. Okay, and beware of the weasel word. Weasel word means a word that can distract your attention. For example, may. Okay, and I have list of it, but maybe I will share in our next session. Okay, may or perhaps. Okay, it is some distraction for you. Okay, you might think that that is the point, but it is actually not. Okay, may here, maybe. Perhaps, maybe, but it is not the specific points. Alright. Oh, okay, we have come to the last parts of my session, which is let's try. Okay, here I will only give few sample answer from part 3, part 4 and part 5. So we will try to discuss it together. Okay. And as I mentioned, for the first part, I always ask my student to read the questions. Okay, so let's read the question together. Okay, in paragraph 1, what made Claire realize something was wrong? Okay, what? It means that something has happened, an occasion. Okay, occasion. Maybe something out of norm. It might be something that usually happen, but on that day, it does not happen. Okay, out of norm. Okay, something was wrong. Okay, so once we read the question, we need to analyze the choices of answer. Okay, choices of answer A. Her dog was not outside the bedroom. Okay, focus on the dog, not outside the bedroom door. Okay, B, her dog was quieter than usual. Her dog quieter. C, her alarm clock did not go off. Okay, it means that she can't hear her alarm. Okay, or her alarm did not work that day. Okay, D, she had woken up very early. Okay, so once we read the questions and also the choices of answer, now we can proceed to the next step, which is reading the text. Okay, now let's read the text here. Okay, Claire woke up before her alarm went off. Okay, remember in the choices of answer there is a word alarm that went off, and she realized immediately something did not seem right. Okay, something wrong here. Okay, this is indicating that she sensed something is wrong. Coco, her brown Labrador dog. Okay, so here mentioning about her dog. Should have been there at the bedroom door. Okay, her dog should at the bedroom door, demanding food, but there was no sound of it. Okay, so here this is indicating that contradict idea than usual. She decided to get up and go and see where he was. In the hallway of her room, she felt very cold, but she knew she had left the heating on last night. As she walked down the stairs, she heard a noise in the kitchen. The strange feeling that something was wrong was getting stronger. Okay, something was wrong here. Alright. Okay, we have read the question, the option answer, and also the text. Okay, so which one do you think would be the answer? Okay, so while checking or while you are selecting the answer here, you need to check the keyword. Okay, first keyword, alarm, went off. Okay, but it is contradict in the answer. The choices of answer say her alarm did not go off, so it is wrong. Okay, and then okay, A, her dog was not outside the bedroom door. Okay, this will be here. Okay, sorry, it's up until here. Okay, her brown dog should have been there at the bedroom door demanding food. Okay, it should have been. Should have. Okay, but there was not outside. Okay, B, her dog was quieter than usual. Okay, no sound of it. It means that she can't hear her dog. So no, and there are no mention that he woke up early. So we only left with A. Okay, if you notice, if you remember, I said okay, something was wrong means unusual. Okay, out of norm. Okay, every day, her dog will be waiting in front of the bedroom door. But on that specific day, her dog was not outside. So that is when she knew something was wrong. Okay, I hope all of you got the correct answer, the same answer as me. Okay, if you did not get it right, it's okay. We will do another question. Right. Let's see the other question here. Okay. In paragraph 2, how will you describe the writer's feeling when she opened the living room door? Okay, here focus on the feeling. Feeling when? Okay, she opened the living room door. Okay, A, confused. B, annoyed. C, excited. And D, scared. Okay, so we have read the question, we have read the options of answer. Okay, now it is time for us to read the text. Okay, what was happening? Okay, it's question. So it means that you are wondering. Here. As she reached the bottom of the stairs, she opened the living room door. Okay, this is a keyword, living room door. which led to the kitchen. Why was the door closed? Okay, another question. Yeah. She always left it open. She couldn't find Coco and his toys, which were usually all over the living room floor, were neatly arranged in the corner next to his basket. Had they been there when she went to bed last night? She couldn't remember. Okay, there are lots of questions here. So it means that she did wonder because, okay, if you notice in the previous paragraph, she said that she said something was wrong. So here in paragraph 2, she ponders and she asks rather a lot of questions to herself. Alright. Okay, so now let's match the keyword between the keyword in the question and also the keyword in the text. Okay, first it is feeling. She opened the living room door. Okay, so focus on the happening after the living room. Okay, the living room door is here. Okay, first, okay, the door was closed. Okay, the door was closed, but the fact is she always left it open. So, what happened? She might wonder what happened. And second, she couldn't find Coco and his toy. Usually, the toys and Coco will be all over the living room door. Okay, usually all over the living room floor were neatly arranged. Okay, it is out the norm. So it might, sorry. And then she left with another question. Okay, had they been there when she went to bed last night? Okay, she couldn't remember. Okay, since there are lots of things happening and it is not according to the usual routine of her, so it left her feeling, okay, what do you think? Confused, annoyed, excited or scared? Okay, which one? Okay, here, the best, I think the most, not the most, I think for me, if I were her, and since there are lots of things going on which is not as how it was, so she would feel confused. She is not angry. Okay, obviously she did not show any anger here, and obviously not excited. Okay, obviously she is not excited. How would she feel excited when her dog when she couldn't find her dog? And scared. Okay, there are no signs of here that show she is feeling scared. But most of the question, most of the wondering, most of the what we call it as the rhetoric question that she asked to herself shows that she is feeling confused. Sorry about that. Okay, let's try another question for part 3 before we proceed to part 4. Okay, let's read the question together. Okay, in paragraph 3, what was unusual about the situation in the kitchen? Okay, the unusual element happened in the kitchen. So the keyword is unusual and then focus in the kitchen. Alright, okay, A, there was a dead silence. Okay, dead silence means it is purely no sound at all. Pin drop silence. Okay, B, the sound of the television. C, the shouting of the neighbors. And D, the traffic and everyday noise of the city. Okay, so we have read it. Alright, okay. This one will be the text for question 21. She walked into the kitchen and switched the light on, but it didn't work. Okay, see? The light did not work. Okay, nothing happened. She stood very still and listened. Okay. Stood very still and listened. However, she heard nothing. There was no sound at all. Okay, no sound at all. That was really strange. Okay, because She lived in the heart of a busy city and was constantly surrounded by people. Okay, the noise, the no sound, the pin drop silence make she feel something wrong. Okay, she woke up to the sound of traffic, car horns, police car, and her neighbors shouting in the house next door. How could they be silent at 8 o'clock on a Friday morning? Okay, alright. Okay, now let's try and choose the answer here. Okay, we have read the text and we have read the question. Okay, first let's decide which one is totally wrong question, the wrong answer. Okay, so I think the things that is not mentioned here would be B. Okay, B is not even mentioned. There are no word television at all in the text. So we can just cross it out. We can just eliminate them. We can just eliminate it. Okay, and then, alright, situation in the kitchen, alright? Okay, can BC be the answer, the shouting of the neighbors? Is it related to the kitchen? No, right? Okay, and then the traffic and everyday noise of the city. Again, this is not related to her kitchen or her house. So you only left with A. There was a dead silence here. There was no sound at all. Okay, for question 21, I think this is very clear answer. Okay, now we'll proceed to part 5. Okay, sorry, part 4. Part 4, which is gap text. Alright. Okay, first of all, let's have a minute to read the text as a whole first. Okay, my school holds sports day every year. Every day, every year. Yes, every year. Obviously, sports day every year, not every day. It takes place in April every year. Each year, all the classes present different acts to the audience. Okay, different classes, different acts. Okay, the acts are specially chosen for juniors and senior classes. For instance, the junior classes perform simple acts like aerobic, while the senior classes perform difficult acts like forming pyramids and cheerleading stunts. Okay, for paragraph 1, usually there will be no gap. Okay, usually, but it might change. Okay. Okay, now let's focus on second paragraph. Okay, second paragraph. The sports day at my school take place with full preparation. Obviously, okay, sports day, full preparation. It begins 2 months earlier so that students can perfect their acts. So 2 months was given for the student to prepare their acts, okay, or their tasks. Okay, next you will have blank here. It also helps to cut down on some academic activities, and this, needless to say, alleviates stress among students. Alleviate means reduce. Okay, reduce stress among students. Okay, so remember the keyword. Okay, when you are answering gap text, you need to identify, you need to look at the keyword, maybe before or after the gaps. Okay, so here for question 27, before the gap, the keyword will be 2 months earlier for practice. And after the gap, cut down academic activities and reduce stress. Okay, for 28. Okay, for this part, for now, we are doing the analyzing of keywords and also the gaps first. Then we will choose the answer. Okay, all of us practice in the sun and try to perfect our moves. On the final day, we invite our parents. Okay, so the keyword is parent. Watch us perform our act. Okay, the keyword is parent, watching us. Okay, and you will have blanks. There is always a chief guest invited to our sports day who inaugurates and concludes the ceremony with his or her encouraging words. Okay, this will be the opening ceremony or closing ceremony. Okay, so for question 28, the keyword is parents, right? Parents watching you. Okay, first, okay, for question 27 and 28, sorry. Yes, 27 and 28, let's choose the answer first. Okay, for question 27, just now, the keyword is preparation and also 2 months earlier. Okay, 2 months is given earlier. Alright, okay, which one do you think? Okay, is it A? Okay, is it A? It helps me showcase my athletic abilities in front of enthusiastic audience. Okay, Hanis Maisara. Assalamualaikum, Cikgu. Waalaikumsalam. Nur Atika. Is the answer A, teacher? Yes, confused. Okay, this will be for part 3 just now, isn't it? Okay, confused, yes. Okay, Atika, thank you. Okay, teacher, what does inaugurate means? Okay, inaugurate is similar to opening. So, to officiate. In BM, we call it as merasmikan majlis. Alright? Okay, Atika? Alright. Okay, Miss Maisara. Okay, sorry, since there are technical problem, I might miss your answer, but keep on chatting here, right? I will see. Okay, thank you, Mr. Technical Man. Okay, now I can see the question and your response now. Okay, here, remember question 27 just now, the blank for 27 just now, the keyword is 2 months earlier for practice. Okay, if you are given 2 months earlier for practice, what will happen to you? Okay, you're most welcome. My pleasure, Atika. Okay, is it? Okay, so let's try and identify which choices of answer will match with the keyword of 2 month practice, ample time. You have enough time. Okay, so which one do you think here? Enough time, you have lots of time. Okay. Okay, here. Okay, let's see. A. It helped me showcase my athletic abilities. Is there any related to time? No, right? Okay, B. It gives a chance for students to showcase their athletic abilities, especially if they are lacking in their academic performance. Okay, is this related to time? The 2 months given? Okay, I don't think so. Okay, C. Moreover, on our sports day, we are allowed to bring snacks of all kinds. Obviously, this is not related to time. Okay, D. I have a great collection of certificates, awards, and medal at home, which signifies my win on the sports day. Okay, again, this is not related to time for preparation. Okay, E. The parents come excitedly and watch and film their children perform harmoniously with other students. Okay, here, okay, remember 28 just now I said the parents. Okay, if you come across the keyword for any other question, you can just simply highlight it or underline it. Okay, watch. Okay, the parent watch. Okay, F. The most numbers of wins in my school have been procured by the Blue House. Okay, this one is not related to the time given for practice. Okay, G. We got extra time to practice for the sports day. Okay, see here, extra time to practice. So this might be the answer. Okay, H. There are many spectators coming to support the students who perform. Okay, is there any mentioning of extra time? Okay, no, right? So the answer for 27 is G. Okay, 27, G. Alright. Okay, for 28. Okay, for 28. Okay, I have identified it for you. Okay, 28, the keyword is parent watching the students or the kids. Okay, so obviously the choices that are related or match with the keyword of the parents watching will be E. Okay, this one is 27 and E is 28. Alright. Okay, now let's proceed to question number 29 and 30. Okay. Let's read the text first, right? Moreover, there are also marathons and walkathon which are very interesting to watch. It happens on the basis of the divisions of houses. Okay, here, divisions of houses, sport houses. At my school, we have 4 sports houses: blue, yellow, green, and red. Alright, okay. So the keyword for question 29 will be the houses. Focus on the houses, okay. Houses mean rumah sukan. Okay. Now, proceed to 30. Sports day is my favorite day because it helped me demonstrate my talents. I am a very athletic person and enjoy playing sports. I can run marathon and won them with ease. My friends are also very athletic, so we wait. Okay, see, you need to wait. Okay, we wait for the day, for this day throughout the year. It means that you are waiting for sports day to come. Okay, every year you might ask your teacher, teacher, when will be our sports day? Teacher, this is sports day, okay? That's my student. They always ask me, even at the beginning of the session, school session, they already ask me, teacher, when is sports day? We want to play sports. Okay, for this day throughout the year. Okay, then, okay, for the first part of this paragraph, it's talking about the student's talent. Okay, talent, run marathon and won them. Okay, very athletic. Okay, so, okay, there is a gap. Then we also need to read the sentence after the gap. I share them with my friends and we have a whale of time while waiting to perform. Okay, share. What can you share with your friend? Okay, while you are waiting for your turn. While waiting for your turn, what can you share with your friends? Okay, let's have a look at the choices of answer. Okay, now, since I've gone through these choices of answer before, so let's straight away identify the keyword that match the sentence. Okay, or the blank. Okay, the gap. Okay, here for 29, the keyword is houses, sport houses. So which one is related to sport houses here? Okay, A, B, C, and D is none related to sport houses. Okay, E and G, there are also okay, we have eliminate E and G because okay, that would be the answer for question 27 and 28. So F, the most number of wins in my school have been procured by the blue house. See, sports house. Okay, and H, there are many spectators coming to support the student who perform. Okay, spectators is not related, okay, to the houses. So the option or the answer is F for question 29. Okay, now let's straight away go for question 30. Okay, while waiting, what can you share with your friends? Okay, can you share, okay, this one is, okay, it helps me showcase my athletic abilities in front of enthusiastic audience. Not related to sharing anything, right? Okay, so no. It gives a chance for students to showcase their athletic abilities, especially if they are lacking in academic performance. Can you share your athletic abilities? Okay, athletic abilities is not something that you can share. It is need to build up. So this is not the answer. Yes, Nur Atikah Azri. Snacks. Yes. Okay, so here, C. On our sports day, we are allowed to bring snacks of all kinds. Can you share snacks with your friends? Yes, while waiting. Okay, D. I have a great collection of certificates, awards, and medals at home, which signifies my win on the sports day. Can you share your certificates, collections of certificates? No, right? So you have G. Sorry, so now you only left with C will be the answer for question 30. Okay. Next, let's proceed to part 5. Okay. Part 5, we call it as information transfer. Okay. First of all, let's have a look at the question first, right? No, Atika, where is no? Oh, certificates. All right. Yes, okay, yes. Now I understand what you mean. Okay, certificate, yes, you cannot, okay, sorry. You cannot share certificates with your friends, your certificates. All right, okay, let's read the question for question 33 to 36 first. Okay, here for question 33 to 36, you will be given statements and you need to match it with the paragraph. Okay, so you need to decide which paragraph talks about the statements. Okay, the first statement is I like Thai cuisine, Thai food, Thai meals. Okay, from Thailand. Okay, and 34, I eat fish every day. Okay, so which paragraph is talking about? There are lots of fish dish or it's fresh fish. Okay, it's okay. Okay, it's okay. So, the connection problem, yeah, it affected all of us. So don't worry about that, Atika. Let's just discuss what we can here. Okay, 35. I prefer Western food. Okay, so which paragraph talking about the person love Western food or which paragraph tells about Western food? Okay, 36. My favorite food is kimchi. So kimchi might be Korean food. Okay, it might be talking about Korean food. Alright. So here, okay, this one is for question 33 to 36. Okay, let's proceed to question 37 to 40. Okay, for question 37 to 40, okay, please focus on this part. No more than one word. Okay, it means that your answer cannot exceed one word. If you write two words answer, then it will be obviously zero and it will be X or it will be crossed immediately. Okay. 37. Sometimes we need to call the restaurant in advance to make a. Okay, so here a. So this is article. So after article, it usually followed by noun. Reservation because the spaces are very limited. Okay, spaces limited. Okay, okay, restaurant. Okay, if we want to go to the restaurant with limited seat or limited table, what we should do first? Okay, so we will identify the answer later on in the text. Okay, so for question 37, the keyword is spaces are very limited. Okay, 38. Okay, again, article, so it should be proceed or the answer should be in noun. Okay, can go to California Cafe even though he or she does not eat meat. Okay, here. The keyword is California Cafe and also does not eat meat. Alright. Okay, 39. A person who can eat a lot, see, eat a lot, may choose to eat, okay, okay, where? Or what? What kind of dinner? Okay. 40. Thai food lovers can indulge the flavors. This one, okay, describing the flavors. What kind of flavors can you taste if you go to Thai Empire? Okay, now we have identified or we have analyzed the question or the keywords. Okay, now let's go to the text. Okay, paragraph A. Hannah, by Hannah, 42 years old. This one is paragraph A, right? Solway is a leading halal certified Korean cuisine in Malaysia. The BBQ platters comes with refillable dishes, a savory beef, rice, pickled cucumber, crisp green, kimchi. Okay, see? There is a keyword kimchi there. Do you remember? We highlighted kimchi in the question just now. The kimchi and hot sauce allow us to make our own bowl at the dinner table. Okay, so we have identified the word kimchi here first. Okay, at Pak Long restaurant, we can enjoy local delicacies, especially Malay cooking at its finest. Okay, delicacies mean meals or food, right? From nasi lemak served with ayam masak merah, laksa Johor and sup tulang. Okay, it is best to make an early reservation as spaces here are very limited. Okay, here again we have another keyword which is spaces are very limited. Okay, C. Aaron, 50 years old. I like to go to Golden Fish restaurant to try Golden Fish signature noodle, which you must not miss. You can get to eat steamboat with more than 20 varieties to choose by paying only RM39.90 a person. So, fish restaurant, Golden Fish signature. Alright, okay. So, here, okay, 20 varieties. Okay, D. Guan, 25 years old. Go to California Cafe for delicious American cuisine. Okay, see? California Cafe for delicious American cuisine including sandwiches, steak, burgers and more. They also serve vegetarian dishes. Vegetarian dishes vegetarian means a person who does not eat meat. Okay, so we have the keyword here, California Cafe, and vegetarian refers to people who does not eat meat. Okay, E. Jason, 36 years old. Thai Empire. Again, okay, there is a keyword that Thai Empire offers authentic Thai cuisine at affordable price. Their famous tom yum is created with quintessential Thai ingredient in lemongrass, chili, shallots, fresh lime juice, and plenty of fish sauce. Okay, this one is talking about ingredients. Okay, not about the taste. Okay, so you can just ignore this. So, okay, part this one is until this one, you can just simply cross it. Okay, only focus on the earlier part of it. Okay, F. Devon, 29 years old. You can get international buffet dinner with the latest recipe at global.com. Do not forget to try their special chocolate fudge cake. There is a special eat all you can dinners at only 35 ringgit from 6 p.m. to 10 p.m. Eat all you can means, okay, you can eat until you are full and you can refill it over and over again. Okay, you can see that from 6 p.m. until 10 p.m. Okay, this one is especially for people who can eat a lot. Okay, those who wish for diet, this is not suitable for you. Okay. Okay, now let's try and answer the question. Okay, I like Thai cuisine. Okay, which paragraph talking about Thai cuisine just now? Okay, is there any here? Okay, so Thai cuisine, sorry. So we have E. Okay, this is how you should write your answer. Okay, you should not write Thai cuisine or Thai empire. Let's say if you write Thai empire, this one is cross. Okay, you should not write the word, okay, you should only write referring to the paragraph. Which paragraph? Because the question asks you about paragraph, not the name of the restaurant. Okay, so you should refer to E paragraph. Okay, 34. I eat fish every day. So which restaurant is talking about fish dishes? Okay, A, B, C, okay, D, E, F. Okay, so I think since we have discussed and analysed the text just now, I think it is clear cut. There is only one paragraph talking about fish dishes. It is paragraph, okay, C. Alright? Okay. 35. I prefer Western food. Okay, now let's have a look. Okay, sorry Atika. Okay, Atika, D will be the question for 34 or 35? Okay, 34 is C. Okay, 35, I prefer Western food. Okay, here. Okay, Western food. Where is the Western food here? This one is, okay, A will be Korean. Okay, okay. B will be Malay. Okay, the C will be, okay, obviously C will be fish dishes. Okay, D, okay, we have sandwiches, we have steak, burgers and more. We also have pasta. Okay, so this one is Western food. Okay, this one is Thai. Okay, and this one is international buffet. So, it is clear cut. The answer is D. Okay, 36. My favorite food is kimchi. It's obviously A, right? We have discussed this just now. Okay, done with this. Okay, let's proceed to the last part of part 5. Okay. Okay, if you still remember, can you still remember where do I highlight the word space limited? Very limited space. That will be at the Thai restaurant, if I'm not mistaken. Sorry, no. Okay, where is it? Sorry. Okay, here at Pak Long restaurant. So here, it is best to make an early reservation as spaces are very limited. So the answer is reservation. You need to make a reservation. Okay, reservation is a noun. Okay, kata nama. Okay, Okay, see, California does not eat vegetarian. I think I have given you free answer when I explain about the taxes now. The person who does not eat meat, we call them as vegetarians. So the answer is here, vegetarians. Alright. A person who can eat a lot may choose to eat at, okay, what kind of dinner served for people who can eat a lot and for a long time? Okay. Okay, the answer will be in this part. Okay. This will be, okay. The answer is eat all you can. Oh, sorry. I need to write it at other space. Eat all you can. Okay. That would be the answer for 39. Okay. However, you might wonder, teacher, you said the answer should not exceed one word. Okay. What eat all you can will be 4 words. Okay. Here, if you notice, there are hyphen here. Okay. When there is hyphenated, so it considered eat all you can consider as one word. Okay. The same case with okay, if you come across any words with hyphenated means sengkang. Okay, if you come across with any words with hyphenated, it is considered as one word. Okay, so that's why question 39, eat all you can. Okay, but if you did not put the hyphen, then it will become 4 words. Okay, last one. Last question. It will be Thai food lovers can indulge the, okay, what kind of flavor can you taste at Thai Empire? Okay, so refer to the Thai Empire. What is it, Thai Empire? Okay, here. And as I mentioned, for the second part of the text, you can ignore because it is talking about the ingredient, not talking about the taste. Okay, Thai Empire offers authentic Thai cuisine. So that will be the answer. Okay, authentic. Alright, okay. Okay, so that will be the end of our questions. Okay, I hope you know that your question paper for part 1 only consists of 40 questions. So I have done with part 1 and part 2, and today I've covered part 3, 4 and 5. So next time, in my next session, I will share some view on maybe on writing, okay, or speaking. Okay, so if there are any question, you can just simply ask in the live chat. And if there are none, I think let's call it a day. Okay, this is weekend, so you might want to spend your weekend with your family. Okay, but before I end my session, I would like to give the credits to the panels of module Pentaksiran Intervensi Masyur Jasir. Okay, this is actually taken, or my materials are actually taken from module Masyur, and some questions are taken from Trial SPM 2022 from Melaka. Okay, kudos to the panels of doing that, for sharing that. And I also would like to express my gratitude to Majlis Datuk-Datuk Negeri Melaka for sponsoring our live online YouTube. Okay, this is totally free, so that's why we blast it on YouTube. So that is an effort from Datuk. And sorry. And before you left the group, before you left the session, make sure you subscribe the channel so that you can follow other classes or other session that the teachers has done before. Okay, so with that, I end my session with Assalamualaikum and see you in our next one.